Hey friends, welcome back. Let's go ahead and start our warm-up. Marching in place, hand to opposite leg. We have our cardio and core, we have some active recovery, and a round of stretching today. Our cardio moves are going to be a side-to-side hop, a run and skip on 15s, a gorilla and run. It's not as bad as it seems, I don't think. And then we have a stacked heel tap. So I'm not going to go over the moves. You all are going to be able to jump into them fairly quickly. Let's go ahead and do arm circles forward. Just a little jumping, a little running, a little skipping. I'm just gonna throw a couple gorilla crawls in there. Okay? All right. Let's go back. If you did yesterday's total body workout, I apologize if there was any confusion about the day, because when I started the workout, I said, welcome back to another weekend workout. Guys, sometimes I don't know what day of the week it is. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let's do a side-to-side hop. So we're just going to swing those arms, hopping back and forth from side to side. But I feel like most people consider Friday part of the weekend, so technically I don't think I was wrong. It's just not usually what I say for our total body workouts. We're getting there. Keep moving. Three, two, one. Nice job. We're going to run and skip. So go ahead and run in place. We're going to do it for 15 seconds. So once we get to about 45 seconds, we'll switch to skipping. We'll go back and forth. And let's skip. Oop, run. About missed it. And back to skipping. We're going to finish it out with the skips. As always, you can march. If you cannot run or skip, 2, 1, nice job. Gorilla and run. So we're going to take our hands, we're going to put them towards the middle here. We're going to swing our legs around. We're going to stand. We're going to jog back. If you cannot do a gorilla, you're going to come down into a squat shuffle, and then you are going to march back if you cannot do the running portion, okay? Otherwise, we're going to be doing this. Once we are halfway through, we'll go the other direction. Other way. Three, two, one. Nice job. Stacked heel tap. Go and come down on your back. Arms out for balance. Legs up. Push that lower back down to the ground. And one leg at a time, we're going to lower down. Tap our heel on the ground. Pull up. Other leg. ahead and come on up, grab you a drink, march in place, walk around a little bit. Do what you gotta do. I need to move something here. All right. Okay, so go ahead and march. Get a few more steps in. My steps have been kind of lacking lately, which is weird because the weather's been beautiful. It's been perfect walking weather, but 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go back to that side to side hop. I have been just quite literally exhausted at the end of the day. I have been working on the nutrition program that will hopefully be out somewhat soon. And it is mentally much more taxing than I thought it was going to be. Just because I decided if I was gonna do it, I was going to really freaking do it. And here we are. I have always said that I get way more drained mentally than I ever do physically. Like I can have a day where I hike 10 miles and I record a workout and I go for walks, and that does not wear me out near as much, 2, 1, as just like when my brain is almost burnt out. Let's go ahead and jog in place. And let's skip. And run. And finish up with skipping. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, pick a side. We're gonna do that gorilla and run. Or you can squat, shuffle, throw those legs over, run back. Oops, other way. Last time I looked up, there was like 45 seconds. I was like, oh, we got so long. Looked up and I missed it. Not by much though. Three, 2, 1, stacked heel tap. Legs up, arms out, lower back push down to the ground, one leg at a time. go ahead and start marching in place. You can do the same. Excited for our active recovery today. Between the cardio and active recovery, I am going to slip my shoes off. You might want to do that too if you are wearing shoes, just so you have a little bit more mobility. Side to side hops. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Run and skip. Last time. We have to do this. Can run faster if you want to get more steps in. Let's go ahead and skip. You can slow it down if you need to. It's the beauty of these workouts. You're doing them at home, so you can make them fit your needs, your abilities. And run. And let's skip. So good to be us. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Gorilla and run. Last cardio move of the day. And we're gonna go the other way now. I'm not gonna be late on it this time. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Come on down, legs stacked, arms out, legs up. We're gonna tap. Nice job, friends. Okay. Go ahead and come up to standing. We do have a couple standing moves. I'm going to take my shoes off, like I said. And you will need a wall for one of the moves. I will be kind of over here. Sorry if that's kind of awkward. I realize that I haven't done this move since we've redone the space up here, and I have way more stuff back here against the wall, so we'll make it work. But you will need some type of wall space. rotations. So, thumbs up, we're gonna rotate those thumbs down and back. Then we're gonna rotate up and back, okay? Whatever your range of motion is, it's fine. Just work on rotating the full range. Keep breathing. Keep moving. Got about 10 more seconds here. Three, two, one. We're gonna go into tibialis raises. So we're gonna put our back against the wall, legs out in front of us. We're going to lift those toes up and lower down. Over halfway done. After this move, we're going to come down to the ground. We're going to go into child pose arm raises. Then we're going to end it with some spinal flexion. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. And we're gonna come down. We're gonna put our hands flat in front of us. We're gonna sit back in that child's pose. And then one arm at a time, we're gonna raise the arm and lower down, and then the other arm. Make sure as you are lifting that arm, you are not rotating your entire body. We are working on that shoulder mobility. Over halfway done. Three, two, one. Nice job. We're going to go into some spinal flexion. We're going to hold our legs right here behind our thighs. We're going to roll our back, and then we're going to pull up and straighten our back out. I got something in my eye, friends. I'm not exactly sure how that even happened. Considering my head was facing down. Have about 10 more seconds left here. Really roll that back. And when you sit up straight, push those shoulders back. 2, 1. All right, one active recovery down, another to go. I don't know what the weather's like wherever you're at, but it is absolutely gorgeous here in Missouri. It gets like 72, maybe, I don't know. It's beautiful. I've been wearing a sweatshirt. It's just been so nice. Now, I'm not foolish enough to think that, you know, we won't have another little blast of heat. 2, 1, but I think we're pretty close to fall. Okay, thumbs up. We're gonna rotate those arms around and back. Keep moving. Three, two, one. Tibialis raises, so put your back against that wall, feet out in front. Now lift those toes up and lower down. Into my eye. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and guess it was like maybe some mascara or something. I don't know, but man, my eyes were burning. I know you all don't know any different, but I had to pause, take a second, because I'm like, surely there has to be something in my eye. 10 more seconds, and I looked and I looked and I looked and I could not find anything, so. Nice job. Come on down. You're going to go into a child's pose. And then now if you want to, you can bring your head down to the ground and lift both arms and lower. If you are unable to lift both arms at the same time, that's okay. We're going to continue to focus on one arm at a time then. Should also feel a nice stretch here in your hips. Three, two, one. That move always feels good, but also really awkward at the same time. Let's do some spinal flexions. Roll that back, backward. Sit up, push those shoulders back. Halfway done. Three, two, one. Nice job. All right, friends, we are going to go into our deep stretching portion. Everything is down on the ground, so if you want to stay down on the ground, if you have a hard time getting up and down, you can stay down here. If you want to get a little bit more movement in, you can probably stand up for a little bit, move around, and then we can come back down to the ground. For our stretching portion, we have a runner's lunge, we have a forward fold, we have a wrist stretch, and then a behind the head stretch. So all down on the ground. We're gonna start off with the runner's lunge, so 1 foot forward, 1 leg back, okay? And then we are going to lean into that leg that's in front. Should feel a nice stretch all the way down the front here. as long as you can, okay? Three, two, one. Other side. You also might find that when you are stretching out that one side is easier than the other. That's normal, okay? But we also don't want to stretch one side differently than the other. We want to try to keep it even, so just do your best on both sides. 2, 1, nice job. We're gonna go ahead and set it all the way down our booty. We're gonna stretch those legs out in front of us, and we're just gonna fold over, okay? Deep breaths here. Way over halfway done. Keep sinking down into it. Onto our hands and our knees, but we are going to face our hands back towards us. Okay, now I do not want you to put all of your weight on your wrists, but I do want you to lean back slightly. Okay, really getting that stretch throughout the wrist here. To fold them over, okay, still back towards us, and we're gonna sit back more. Again, do not put all of your weight on your wrists. This is obviously not a position you wanna put your weight down on. Shift that weight backwards, just let those wrists stretch out. Three, 2, 1, nice job. And last but not least, we're gonna go ahead to a kneeling position. We're gonna put our hands behind our head, and we are going to open that chest up, okay? So push back as much as you can to open that chest. Let me move over here so we can see the time. Because halfway through, we're going to roll forward. Keep it open. Nice job, and now we are going to gently pull on the back of our head, and we are going to roll down. Separate those shoulder blades. Hold that for 3, 2, 1. All right, friends. Nice work today. Go ahead and turn that off. We do not need to cool down anymore. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you feel nice and stretched out. I will see you on Monday if you are in the program. We will have our push day, final week of this phase, okay? So we'll have next week as our final week. We'll have a rest week where we'll do an active recovery week, and then we will jump into a new phase the week after that. Okay? Going back to the first phase that we did. All right? Okay, friends, I will see you all next week.